Well, I feel like I should apologize right at the beginning because I know I'm probably going to ask you the question that you may be sick of talking about. But as you're a new band, you guys have a really
Okay.
interesting story, the beginning story. I mean, you're not that far out of school, and I believe you. That's how you guys met, right?
Yeah, we met at school. Harris is down the road from me, and I used to play, like, go around his house with my little guitar amp and play songs with him. And then I was introduced to Frankie by my piano teacher. He said he's a very talented musician. He lives in the town next door, so you should go knock on his door and say, do you want to complete the trio of rock musicians? So I did, and then we've been a three-piece ever since.
And stuck it out through school there, and then you guys actually went off to college, to university?
Not university, but what we call college. So until we're like, 18, 19, I think.
Oh, okay.
By high school.
Oh, I gotcha.
So we did that. Kind of didn't focus on music that much while we were there. Just did our own thing, got some qualifications, etc., etc. And then, became professional musicians the moment we left college.
Wow. Like, that's usually where the bands would fall apart, is that part. You know, you start focusing on the thing, everybody gets new lives. It's kind of amazing that you guys actually brought it back together. Like, I don't know what you attribute that to, like, if it was important.
No, it was chill. We just all took a bit of time, just focus on our studies. And we do, like, concerts occasionally and record during half terms and Easter and stuff. It was like music was a fun little thing on the side, but it wasn't, like, our main priority. But now it is, and that's pretty cool as well.
Well, how did you make the jump to professional musician? I mean, did any of you guys have a plan B and it just happened like this? Like, what was the moment where you figured out it was really going to be a real thing and not just a side thing?
Well, we finished college to high school, and we were all like, okay, let's give this a bit of a go, give it a year, and delay our place at university and see if we feel like it's going somewhere good. And so we gave it a year, and we were like, yeah, I think it'd be a shame. And our parents agreed. They were like, it'd be a shame if you gave this up, because I think you've got a good old chance to, make money and make a living and have a career doing something that you really enjoy, which is quite a rare treat, really. So we thought, let's give it a year, see how we feel. And now we're just kind of still rolling with it and delaying everything as much as we can.
Well, I
Testing the waters.
Yeah, it is impressive how together your guys' sound was from the beginning, as far as the releases go anyway. I think that's what the most impressive thing was, because you don't sound like a high school band or a garage band or something like that. Like, there was sort of a complete sound that I could hear, which had a real dreamy quality to it right from the beginning. Where does that sound come from?
I mean, we never really deliberately chose what type of band we were going to be. I wrote songs, and then we would play them together as a three-piece, and those are the arrangements that naturally came to us.
Yeah.
Kind of just did what we wanted to do. We didn't really think, I'm going to be a dreamy band, or I'm going to be a psychedelic band, or whatever. We just make each song as good as it can be, no matter what style it is, really.
Again, it's made for this really nice record, which I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, as I listen to it too, it's kind of cool because I don't know if you planned it. Towards the middle of the record, right around Alice and into Ode to Joe, and That Will Be the World, you do go from this, if I'm going to keep using the word, you do go from this dreamy quality to suddenly musically almost nightmarish.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. We wanted to show two really extremely different sides, I guess. So the first half of the record is kind of the catchy stuff, the singles, and then it gets a bit darker. So it's like the hardcore fans that are with us for the whole album, they get to experience like the proper journey that we wanted to create.
I'm a fan of that second half of the album. I'm a fan of the first half too, but I'm really a fan of that second half of the album.
Yeah, me too, mate.
Yeah, that's when it gets weird. I was I haven't looked into the lyrics here. I just noticing the title, Prague '99. What's the reference there?
This is tough because there's really not a good story for it. The song originally had quite a rude name that you weren't allowed to say on the radio, so we had to pick a new one. So it's named after like a baseball cap that one of my friends had. It was from his cousin's stag do in Prague in 1999. He had custom hats, and we thought it was a pretty funny ode to that famous weekend. Because the song was kind of about having a nice time with your friends, and it kind of really reminds us of when we were younger, 14, 15, playing our first shows, and all our young mates from school would come down. Lyrically, it's not about that, but it reminds us of those fun times. So we wanted to name it after something that's a big old riot,
There is a new song too, right? No One Else in Mind?
Yeah, that's a song we did with the lady from France called Soko.
Um,
Very talented.
yeah, and completely separate of the album, right?
Yeah, it's just like a single.
Did anything bring that on? Just a chance to collaborate?
Yeah, we were just hanging out, and we met her in New York, and we were just hanging out in Paris, and then her brother had a studio, so we were just like, okay, cool, we had a few days off, so we just went and wrote some music and recorded it, and it came out really nice.
I like it. It looks like it's already catching fire out there. I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's doing okay.
It's got to be nice, man, especially this early on. Like I said, it's impressive, your guys' trajectory from just back in 2013 till now, and that says a lot about the music. I really am in love with what I've heard so far, so keep it up.
I will. I'll do my darndest.
Yeah. You guys are picking up the American culture very nicely. I've been following the videos. That's fun.
Oh, yeah, that's really funny.
All right. It's so good talking to you. Enjoy the rest of your stay.
Man.
I know you're about to head out, so thanks again for talking today.
No, thanks for having us. Nice one, mate.
All right. We'll see you around.
Cheers.
Take care. Bye.
See you. Bye-bye.